Hi everyone, welcome back to Spiritual Growth Tarot. I'm Denise, and today I'm going to read on Trump's health. One of my dear subscribers, Pam, wanted to know how his physical and mental health are. And I thought, oh, perfect time to do it because, of course, we've got this grand jury investigation that's going on where all the testimony that's going to be given will be secret, and not even his own attorneys will know, like who's been in and who has said what. Unless the people go out and disclose it themselves. But who would do that, right? So, okay, I'm going to drop this camera down and get started. Okay, wait, let me get the camera straight there. Okay, so I'm using just the traditional Rider-Waite, but it's the Radiant Edition, and I have trimmed down the cards to make them a little smaller so I can fit more into the frame here. And also, I have written my little astrological glyphs on the cards. So if you see the little weird scribbling that you don't understand, just ignore it. If you're an astrologer, you'll appreciate it. Or if you're learning astrology, you will appreciate it. But I use it to help me with health readings. So this is for, like I said, Dirtbag Donnie, Don the Con, the king of grifters. So let's see how his health is doing. So I'm going to look at his physical body and if there's any challenges. I'm also going to look at his emotional body, mental body, spiritual state, and his future. Okay. Give me a moment while I settle in. Man, he is just, I can feel him frenetically, like he's all over the place. Wow. It's like, it makes me dizzy. Whew. Okay. So his physical body, his health challenges. Okay. His emotional body, which of course includes the lymphatic system, his connective tissue. Okay, his mental body, nervous system coordination. Go here. His spiritual state. Let's see. You know, I might layer some Lenormand in here as well, actually, because I do have room. Let's look at the future of his health. Future. Okay. All right, and I'm not really putting a time frame on that, but it is a winter, December time card, the world. And I'm not putting an outcome on this, but I am going to layer. And let's use, where is my deck? Oh, here it is. Let's use this little deck because it's the Maybe Lenormand. It has the 45 card in it, and it has, it's a deck I used for him for a long time when I did daily readings on him. For pretty much all of 2020, I think. Okay, so more clues as to his health. Oh yeah, and there's his card, 45. I used to get this card for him all the time before he got the COVID, and then it turned into my COVID card for him. These cards taught me which cards were which. I used to get the pig like splashing in wine that taught me that was his super spreader events. But anyway, I'll move on. Okay, so health. Oof. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Oh, I have lots of room. Well, hold on. You know me, I got to fill up all the space. Okay. More clues about this. Yes. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. So I'm not at all surprised, but let me get this party started here. Okay, so with his physical body being the Ace of Swords here, well, you know, it is a card of surgeries. If it would have been reversed, I would say it has to do with like memory loss, but we have memory loss here and here. So I'll get into that when I get to those cards. As you can see, it's ruled by all the air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So this tells me like what's going on physically for him is that he is just focused, as best as he can with his brain, He's focused on getting what he wants. He's focused on winning. Yeah. It is a card of accidents, aggressive, like movement, excesses. It's also a card of surgeries. His biggest challenge with judgment, ruled by Pluto no less, and it comes through reversed. Whoa. That has us in that realm of going through hell. He's in a tremendous amount of, he's mentally trying to hold it all together and get what he wants. He could have an accident. This is a card of, this is him being ill. This is him, maybe even somebody having to take care of him. And then with his biggest challenge being going through hell, literally, he's in a lot of self-doubt. But, judgment reversed is also that refusal to examine yourself, so you don't get to have the rebirth, It can be even upright or reversed. It can be a hospital stay. It can be like just big changes that come through, calling for a rebirth. I don't know if he's actually going to have a rebirth or a hospital stay, but it's not good. This is not good. Now, on the emotional body level, well, this is like the rich guy that's got everything he wants, and he's in luxury, so he's probably feeling pretty happy with his surroundings. So this would be him, at his golf resort, and I'm pretty sure he's in Bedminster, New Jersey at this point. And, I get the feeling that, it can be, when on a health level, this can be like allergic reactions to things outside. But as far as what he's like feeling, I think he's feeling okay in his luxury. But it is sometimes a card of a hospital stay as well, because you're in the wall of being cared for, and we do have this card here. I don't think he's in a hospital at this point, but this could be a little bit of the future. I'm not sure. The scythe is a card of surgery in the Lenormand. It's a card of danger. It's a card of like cutting through and, making decisions if need be. But when it comes to health, it's not good. It's dangerous and it's surgery, unless it's surrounded by good cards, but it's not. With the book here, it's something hidden. And it would have to do with, the book is part of, it's in the Lenormand, it's one of the brain cards, as is the tree. And with this Hierophant reversed, wow, this is on a mental, like in the nervous system, mental body type of a situation. This is where he's rebelling. It has to do with, the whole fifth chakra. So we're talking, neck problems, TMJ, grinding your teeth type of thing. Ears, nose, throat, coordination. Also lymph glands. But he's definitely on this other level. He's challenging the status quo. That's for darn sure. That's what he's been doing for quite some time, with his the big lie that he's in. First it was stop the steal. Now it's the big fat lie coming through from the big fat bloviating hot air, bag of hot air. Man. So mental problems, communication problems, neck problems, jaw problems, nervous system issues that he's stuck in. He's literally stuck in. Whew. Five of Swords for his spiritual state. Well, Five of Swords to me, when I get that card, that's the card that has to do with our deepest inner conflicts. This is the card that has us in that place of needing to be right, needing to win. It's very, very, very dualistic and like split off from anything good and loving. You can just see the images on the cards. It's like, okay, dude, you got all the swords, but we're leaving, You might have like won the battle but lost the war type of a thing. Yeah, I mean, it's just, it's I think, one of the worst cards in the deck. Most challenging, anyway. Now, when it comes to health, it has to do with, it's like deepest conflict, being defeated, betrayal, shame, humiliation. It's sometimes a card of murder, but it's in the position of his spiritual state. So he's literally committing suicide, on a spiritual level is what I'm getting. This position is his spiritual, not just spiritual state, but also like the karmic pattern that's been in place. And that's what he does, When problems come up, he denies, deflects, and then delays. And he's just winning and trying to win at all cost. Yeah, well, not doing very well, I don't think. And then with the little piggy card here, well, he's trying to win on the level of, money, prosperity, but it's not going to work well. In a spiritual state, it's greed. And greed comes from a belief in lack, a deep-seated belief in lack. These people are so stupid. I mean, they obviously don't believe in reincarnation or looking at what their next lifetime might be, or they wouldn't be so, just so hell-bent on having it all now. Yeah, so anyway, he's greedy and corrupt, of course, we know that. So that's his spiritual state. His future physical health with with the world card here reversed, and you can see this card is ruled by Saturn, and like I said, it could be like a wintertime thing that happens, but or it could be sooner. Because in the future you kind of want to look at the timing. So with this card, with the world card coming in reversed, this is just him like not taking any responsibility for his health. Because it's ruled by Saturn, we're dealing with all his bones, his whole skeletal structure, all the tendons and teeth, even hair, skin, all the protective layers of a human body. But he's not taking, when it's reversed, he's just, there's something's not complete. There's no closure. There's no self-responsibility. And like we can see here, of course, he's going through hell. And it's not going to end. This is like this never-ending hell realm of the body that he lives in. And then meanwhile, while all that's going on, he's just blowing out hot air. The lion card in this little deck is all about an overblown ego, unhealthy ego. It's also the predator card in the deck. So in his future, he's being preyed upon, and he is. I mean, that's this all this legal situation that's hanging over him. This grand jury investigation is definitely weighing down. This is a card of guilt and pain that you can't get out from under. Even though he's not taking self-responsibility, his body is going to be the cross that he has to bear. And then with the lilies down here, this is his mental deterioration because he's, elderly. And these two cards together here spell out brain, elderly brain that's not working right because he's never taken good care of himself on any level, not physical, mental, spiritual, emotional, none of that. Because, he's just this guy. So I don't say that it looks good. I mean, I don't see that it looks good. To me, generally, it just, and, we can use our logical, good reasoning minds to come to this deduction, is that he's an elderly man who has never taken good care of himself, and of course his health will fail at some point. And then he might not be able to get out of it. But remember Dick Cheney had all those open heart surgeries. He got, I don't know, does he have a pacemaker? 3 different, I don't know what. The dude had just so many heart surgeries, and he's still alive, but maybe his brain works better than Trump. Well, Trump's, in the future, it's going to be his brain that takes him down. It's going to be his brain. And, hey, his father, Fred Sr., died from Alzheimer's. They say there were, like a series of years where where Fred Sr. He was hell-bent on going into the office, so they used to let him go in the mornings. And his secretary would just give him, pieces of paper to sign so that he was happy. So he felt like he was accomplishing something. No actual documents, but, So anyway, Donald Trump. More about the future here. Yeah, so he's got this, so social interaction. Yeah, of course, he's, bloviating hot air, nurturing his social interaction, his like online presence, but it's just to steal more money from people. That's all he's doing. Yeah, and maybe, just steal from people and poop on them wherever he goes, and maybe these people that give him his money or give him their money, maybe they deserve it. Man, okay. I'm gonna get out of this dude's energy. All right, you guys, I hope everyone's doing well, having an awesome weekend. Okay, be back soon. Bye.